Welcome to the Switchzoo unit. This first lesson is going to demonstrate how to get started creating your creature using Switchzoo. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go somewhere safe on your computer. If you're at school, you're most likely going to locate your H drive and then create a folder in there. So I'll go somewhere safe on my computer. I will right click and I will choose New Folder. I will then name it Switchzoo. Thus, for everything for this project will be going into that folder. Now that I have my Switchzoo folder, I can pick up a document. Either your teacher can get you the document, or if you go to this site, you can go to the tutorials page, and where it says one-page write-up, you would click on the download option. You could go ahead and open that, and once that document opens in Microsoft Word, go ahead and save it right away. I'll choose File, Save As. I will then go to that folder that I just created called Switchzoo, and I will put it in there. I will choose Save. So here's the document. What you could do is you can hold down the Control key and click on that first hyperlink in that document. And this is where you will create a creature. When this loads, you can pick the base of one of these animals, or you can click on the animal list to get more animals. I'm going to go ahead and choose the bison as my base. And now what you want to do is you can click over here. There's a bunch of different heads. So if you click on the Arctic wolf, it will swap the head. You can click a bear and so forth. You could also come down below. Notice where it says head here. You can pick one of these animals. So let's say I pick a cheetah, and it will morph. So you can play around with that option. But I'm going to stick with the Arctic wolf. However, on the body part, I can click body, and I could choose from the list over here, or I can choose a morphing option. Now notice how it morphed. If I click back on the arrow, I can go back in time. If I wanted to have that as part of my animal, that would be fine. I will then now click the tail and change the tail. When I clicked on the rhino, it made a star, but then it disappears. So again, if I want to get the star as part of my animal, I would click the back arrow. And what is really cool about that is, can you imagine the creative writing piece you could do with this creature? Now, with my creature created, I'm going to go ahead and jot down on my document that I just saved what the animal is made up of. See where it says animal makeup? I might move this down, or actually move this over, so that I can see what the animal is made up of. So I will type in Arctic wolf, polar bear, white rhinoceros or rhino. And remember, the base was of a bison, so I am going to go ahead and put an bison. I will then save it. So you can click on the save icon at the top, or do Control S for save. I can go ahead and close this because we're going to move forward. We'll get back to this document later. So now you cannot right click and choose Save Picture As like you would if this were a Google image search. So what you need to do is locate the print screen button of your keyboard. It should be around the upper right part of your keyboard. So it says PRTSCR for print screen, and I'm going to click on that. So now what you want to do is I'm going to open a new window here. I'm going to type in PIXLR, which is a free online image editor. I'll click on that, and I'm going to say Open Photo Editor. I have a few choices. In this case, I will pick Create a New Image. I'll say OK. I will then choose Edit and Paste. When this window pops up, say OK. If the image doesn't paste, then you would just do Edit Paste again. Now I'm going to go over to the Tools window. See here with the arrow? That's the Move tool. I will click on that, and I will move the image so I can see my animal. I will then choose the Marquee tool here, and I'll come down, and I'll drag from the upper left. I'll click down and drag it out until I have nothing but the image. Make sure you get the entire image like I just did. Once you've selected that, choose Image, and then choose Crop. Now notice I didn't get the upper part of this image, so I'm going to come in again because I just want the animal with its background, and then I'll choose Image, Crop again. Now it's nice and clean. I will then choose File, Save. I will name this maybe Animal. Make sure it's set to JPEG and put it to 100% in quality. click OK. Locate that folder that you called Switchzoo, and that is where you will save that. Also, make sure that it says .jpg at the end. That's important. I will now click Save, and I now have the picture of my animal in my folder. This concludes the session on creating your creature using Switchzoo. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.